welcome to my channel. I've got the machete on the table and I'm going to do a reading about the grey suits. This week, at the time of reading, so I do the readings over the weekend, at the beginning of the week or on the weekend before, Harry decided he was going to release something about the men in grey suits sabotaging his reunion with his father. And this week we have seen King Charles, we have seen Charles, we have seen Prince William, we've seen the beautiful Princess Catherine, we've also seen the Duchess of Gloucester, and we've also seen Princess Anne in Ukraine, all wearing grey. Well played to the British royal family. I really do think that it's about time that they were actually standing up for themselves. Last week they actually did mention, certain things, debunking whatever Harry said, and this week, Harry said something straight away, and they're all attending in grey. Oh, kudos to them. The thing is that I really do wonder if they got the message, and if it wasn't so much of a coincidence, right? Which I never believe in coincidences anyway, but just maybe it wasn't a coincidence. I think the biggest message was probably from the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, because she went to Ukraine and met Zelensky, which is something that Harry couldn't do. So let's just see what the cards have to say. If he's in denial, if he got the message. Yeah. Let's just see how deep their attire, the grey attire this week goes. Alright, 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 3 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, Lovers, 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands is all reversed. And you've got the 4 of Wands, the only one that's a positive card, and that is at home. That's a home card. That's the only positive thing. What the message is going out on, basically, to the Lovers, right, to both the gruesome twosome, because there's a Lovers card there, is that it's indefensible how much they are leaking out here, how much they are leaking, how much that they don't have a plan. They just go to the news and blab, literally. They can't work nicely together. There's no way in a million years that they're going to be able to ever get back and work. So, when you see all that BS come out, that's all obviously come from the Lovers. It's also an insult to our late Queen as well, what they're actually doing, and it's indefensible. So was it a message from home? Yeah, I think it was a pretty strong message. Definitely. No plans of them ever returning. No plans. And that was a signed contract, allegedly, when our late Queen was alive. Alright, so 6 of Cups, the Star reverse, the 6 of Cups reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles reverse. So it's all because of all the negative merging, obviously. They can't juggle anymore, the Lovers. I think we've gone down that track with them anyway. They're at a crossroads, and they're just not, they're not gelling about the brand or anything like that. It doesn't matter what they do. They're either together or they aren't, or, all the BS that they go through and everything. It's still indefensible from the get-go. The message is out there, basically, how dare you do this to our late Queen? Basically, stop blaming other people, literally. Stop wanting your star to shine through. Stop trying to undermine what the late great Queen actually said and what you signed. And nothing being passed down, nothing at all, nothing coming from the past. His past is probably going to be written out, literally. All right. So now you've got the Six of Swords and you've got the Knight of Cups. So again, this is him coming in saying that this is the reunion. I've got something to offer. Even love. I love my family. How many times does he say that in the same sentence? And then, he casts shadow on them or shade or whatever. He's really got nothing to offer at all. Nothing at all. He's no knight that's going to save any day at all. I don't know why he seems to think of this, but the royal family, when you're sitting at home here with the home card coming through, not having anything to do with it and just going into calmer waters. 10 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's also a change coming as well. I think Harry's going to turn around and actually say, well, I'm going to make a change. Don't worry about that. I'm going to make a change. I can change. I wouldn't be believing him, because if they do something like that, or if someone does actually believe him, it's not going to make the family very happy. Not at all. Actually, he can't come back in. And I think this is where they're going. I also think that the family, the direct line, wasn't very, very happy. And we're talking about the senior rules here because it's a general, okay? We're not talking about the whole monarchy. We're not talking about the firm. We're actually just talking about the direct family here. They definitely weren't happy about him. Actually, well, gaslighting isn't out here, but, Alright, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, the High Priestess. So there's the liar and the cheat, and even a thief, allegedly intent purposes only, is the Seven of Swords. I think he's looking at some sort of more inheritance. I don't know if he's waiting for a tower moment again, but when something does happen, right, with our late King, with King Charles, sorry, not our late, but when he is the late King and William comes in, he's not getting anything. He's not going to inherit anything by the looks of things. I think the more he does this kind of stuff here, the more he claps back. I mean, he even did something with some sort of legal thing recently as well, throwing William and Catherine under a bus. What can I say? So the secret is well and truly out. Did he actually see it? I don't think he did. I really don't think he did. Despite the fact we're seeing it, I saw it. It was so obvious. I absolutely saw it. But here, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's reversed. The Five of Wands reversed. The Magician reversed. The Hierophant upright. The Ten of Swords reversed, and the Page of Swords. So the message was clear, it was blunt, it was to the point, basically saying it doesn't matter how much you're going to create all the arguments, all the mayhem, the chaos, the bedlam. Doesn't matter how much you're trying to, work on things. The Hierophant is not having anything to do with it. The monarchy, the institution now. So not only have we had the direct line, we've now got the direct line coming through. They weren't happy, and they will do anything to protect the monarchy as a whole. The Hierophant, they will do anything, right, to protect going forward. And this is what's happening. Harry can wave his, get his magician, who is it, Meredith or something, and she may like to be a disruptor or whatever she calls herself, allegedly, right? Not going to work. Absolutely not going to work. This message may have been childish, but did he get it? No, he didn't. He absolutely did not get it. The message was plain. You're not going to be the knight in shining armor. It doesn't matter how much you say, I can do this and I can do that and I can change. No, it's not going to happen. You're only there for the money, and there is no money. The secret's out, Harry. Well and truly. The secret's out. We already know that you're ruined. Doesn't matter how much your disruptor tries to do something, tries to talk about the men in grey suits. The British royal family, the direct family themselves, the Ten of Cups, has come up. They weren't happy about it, and they protected the monarchy. That's your lesson, Harry. That is your childish lesson. I do remember someone, I think it was Dan Wilton, referring to River or whoever, I don't know, a couple of them anyway, saying that Charles has said he's not listening, it's not sinking in. Again, this act of them wearing grey, it's gone straight over his head. The message is clear, very, very clear, because of what they've done in the past. Very clear. And it was actually to both of them, not just him. It was actually to both of them. They're going into calmer waters and they're not going to carry you guys through. No way. Nothing's coming from the past and nothing's going to be carried on. Okay, well, did he get the message? No, he didn't. No. Wow. And that's the kind of person he is. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you again soon. Bye.